Today, we'll talk about what level of flexibility you actually need to have in order to achieve your goals. Let's say you're eyeing that impressive 180-degree penche, aiming for a flawless side tilt, or dreaming about nailing a martial arts kick right at your buddy's face level. Sounds cool, right? But here's the kicker. Is just being able to do a full split enough to master that 180 tilt? Or does stretching till you can reach your friend's head mean you've got that kick in the bag? Well, not exactly. Think about this for a second. How high can you lift your arm straight up? Now imagine if someone gave it a gentle nudge further up. You'd go a bit higher, wouldn't you? That's because your muscles, like those lats of yours, are basically acting like stretchy bands. They start pulling back and creating resistance way before you hit your max stretch. And it's not just your shoulders playing this game. Your hips, core, and ankles are all in on it too. Let's break it down a bit. Say your max stretch is around 150 degrees. You might start feeling that tug of resistance at around 110 to 120 degrees, sometimes even less. And if we're talking about reaching 180 degrees, that resistance might start creeping in between 140 to 160 degrees. So, what's the magic number for flexibility to breeze through 180 degrees without any pushback? Let's hear what Paul Zychik has to say about that.
Massive athletic conditioning, easy flexibility, and Z-Jack. Today I'm going to talk about the importance of over-flexibility. Having more flexibility than your skill requires. Sometimes people believe that they need just as much flexibility as the skill requires. I'm going to show it to you right now that you actually need more. So let's take a look. Juxtapose into knee and line down their back. We're going to look at their hamstring flexibility. So both of them are going to lift their leg and just lift it to the point where they can naturally hold it with quadriceps and hip flexors. Okay? So this is as high as they can hold it. If this is a skill that they want, and they want this much flexibility for the actual skill, front kick, front attitude, whatever that skill might be, specifically with the leg in front, how much flexibility do they have to have in order to hold it there? A lot more. So right now they're going to show you how much flexibility they actually have to hold it there. So let's pull with the hands and pull as much as you can. And this is the flexibility that they have in order to be able to hold where they're holding. So let go and let the leg be where it is. Okay? You see the difference? But now she can come all the way here to be here. Okay? And her flexibility is all the way here to be here. Okay? Now imagine if she needed to kick here. She can't be just this flexible. If this is how flexible she is, her kick would be here. Or her technique would be here. Okay? So to be here, she needs this much flexibility. Okay? To work in this range without assistance. To be here and work in this range, she needs this much flexibility. So you see what I'm getting at? You need a lot more flexibility than you would actually use for the skill. Why? Because although she's here, and she can come here, this is where the muscle resistance is. She can come here, but that doesn't mean that there's no resistance here. The resistance starts here, so she's working up until that resistance. Maybe she can overcome it a little bit, resistance from the extensors of the hip, but that's all. So here, it's just too much resistance pulling back down. Okay, so she needs that over flexibility so that that resistance is being overcome. So notice how high she can hold her leg. Does that mean this is as high as she can stretch? No. She can go up here. And the reason, because she can hold her leg here, is because she can go up here. If her flexibility was out to here, then she would be holding the leg over here. Okay? You always need to go over to work in the range. and this becomes the internal rotation of the hip. And leverage and target. Not a very important muscle in true front squat unless that back.